Be sure to catch the next episode of Just Talking It Up on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
Hey, you forgot our names.
No.
You did. You forgot our names.
Don't be silly. I'm Janet, your Crash, see?
She's just like a goose. She wakes up in a new world every day.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, June 24th. I'm James Spann. Summertime weather, that means every day some chance of scattered showers and storms. Who gets what and when is very hard to define, but we'll take a stab at it. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots around the network today. This is the Skycam view coming from Trussville. The sky there is cloudy. I had some light rain earlier. There's the Gadsden Skycam, a little light rain still falling there up in Etowah County. And on the Alabama Gulf Coast, it's dry, but the sky generally cloudy. That's our Gulf Shore Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. If you're beachbound this week, typical stuff, about 6 to 8 hours of sunshine each day. A few scattered storms about with highs in the upper 80s on the immediate coast with low 90s inland. The air aloft a little colder today. Accordingly, we had that increase in the number of showers and storms here in this maritime tropical air mass. The primary jet stream way north of here, where severe weather has been a problem for parts of Iowa and the Midwest today. And yeah, numbers all over the board. How about Decatur at 92, Anniston at 72? Everybody else somewhere in between. Birmingham at 79. That's not bad for a late June afternoon, but Tuscaloosa warmer. They've got 86. That was the radar look at 3:05 this afternoon. And you can see some lingering light rain on the eastern side of the state from near Heflin and Anniston and Oxford, down to Ashland, Lineville, Alexander City, to just north of Montgomery around Prattville. That's slowly moving to the east-northeast, and a few widely scattered showers over parts of north and northwest Alabama. Up north, severe thunderstorm watch until 7 o'clock. Parts of Iowa and Illinois. Severe weather issues are likely well to the north of here today. We've got the slight risk for parts of the plains and the Midwest. Also a slight risk from near Washington, D.C. up into New England. Tomorrow, risks of severe weather for northern New England. Around the Great Lakes, back into the high plains, and on day 3, some of the cities involved in that risk would be Kansas City, Chicago, Indianapolis, Detroit, and Cleveland. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. This carries us through Saturday evening. This is suggesting the better amounts will be on the eastern side of the state. But we all know all it takes is one good downpour, and you might pick up an inch of rain in 30 minutes. Some people had that today. So again, these maps are not really that good for summertime use here. And the tropics nice and quiet. We'll check the GFS. This is the global forecast system, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars. The little feature that brought the increase in showers and storms today should be east of the state, and I don't think we'll see as many showers tomorrow. There could be some out there, but probably not as many. Here's the high-resolution NAM. This is valid at 4 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon. You can see a few little popcorn showers out there, but probably not as much rain as today. Highs about 87 to 91. That's the range coming from the models. The NAM is at 87, the GFS at 91. Wednesday, really, the high-resolution NAM looks very dry. This is the 4-kilometer NAM, valid at 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Typically, this model handles summer convection pretty well. It's got the better storm activity east of the state over Georgia, and it should be a smidgen warmer Wednesday with a high probably at or just over 90. Thursday, looks pretty routine. Chance of a few scattered showers and storms about with low 90s. Friday, moisture may be a tad deeper, especially on the eastern half of the state. Have a chance of scattered showers and storms. And as we start the weekend, look at the deal here. We got the very intense upper high around Flagstaff, Arizona. They'll be baking in the southwest. A very deep vortex developing around the Great Lakes with a trough over the eastern U.S. And as the air aloft becomes colder, rain chances should increase on Friday or Saturday. And you can see this is suggesting scattered to numerous showers and storms. And really the same thing on Sunday. That looks relatively wet. So I'm not saying it's going to rain all weekend long, but the models are trending relatively wet for the weekend with occasional showers and storms on Saturday and Sunday. Highs dropping into the 80s. And Monday of next week, that's a pretty remarkable pattern for summer, a very high amplitude. We've got this intense ridge over the western states where it's going to be hot and dry, and a cool trough rotating in here. And down below that, drier air tries to work into Alabama. And if that's right, the high would be in the 80s with lower humidity. And that's a big if. We'll see if that happens to come to pass. We note the disturbance down there in the far southwestern Gulf. We'll go out there toward the 4th of July holiday. This is actually valid Friday, July 5th. And again, evidence of this tropical moisture plume coming up in here, whether it's a low, a depression, a wave, whatever. We have seen at least 2 or 3 runs suggesting the 4th of July might be kind of wet here, but don't take that to the bank. It's way too early to be specific, as we all know. And the end of the forecast on July 10th, very typical look for summertime. The westerlies are in Canada. Winds aloft are light and variable. Warm, muggy, a few scattered showers and storms about if that happens to be correct. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening and God bless.
I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.